YouTube, welcome to another Swiss Army Knife project video. Today's topic is a little different. The Advent season is here. This time is full of traditions and customs in different cultures all around the world. And one of these traditions is for sure baking Christmas cookies for family and friends. Last weekend I made the first Christmas cookies in this year together with my kids. And they like to roll out the dough, they like to cut out the cookies, and they always eat half of the dough raw. My favorite cookies are Spitzbuben. Spitzbuben are actually jam sandwich cookies. These traditional Swiss cookies are made from short crust dough filled with currant jam. Similar cookies in different doughs with different jams and different shapes you can find all over the world. Recently I got the inspiration to make a 3-layered jam sandwich cookie in the shape of a Swiss Army knife. So I want to make 2 scale layers, a front scale and a back scale, and in between I want to make a blade layer. My idea is to make the specific shape of these Swiss Army cookie cutters in the shape of a one-handed 111mm soldier knife. In this video I will show you different solutions to make such a cookie cutter. The first option is to make the cookie cutter from a perforated metal tape, which you can buy in a hardware store. And if you don't want to buy such a metal band, you can also use the tin from the tin can. And this looks like this. If you don't have a workshop with the needed tools, I show you also a 3D printer solution. So if you are just interested on the 3D printer solution, please jump on minute 11. But now I would say, let's start with the metal tape in the workshop. So my friends, now to the easy solution for those who has access to a 3D printer. Together with my friend Abdi, I developed this 3D model for the Swiss Army knife cookie cutter. And I tell you, it needed more than one try to get this thing work in the practical use. In the first versions, we integrated thumb hole and cross into the cutting tool. But the edges became too thin and the dough tore apart. That's why we separated thumb hole and cross in the final tool. Finding the exact position of thumb hole and cross isn't really important on a cookie. To have you as friend, dear Abdi, is just fantastic. Whenever I come with a problem, you take time to help me. Thank you so much for that. And by the way, Abdi runs the super interesting YouTube channel ASR 3D and Motion Graphics. I'm always amazed how realistic his animations are. And what you see right now is just one of hundreds of posts he made on Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. The link to his fantastic channel you find here and in the description box below. Abdi deserves much more subscribers, so please visit his channel and push on the abo button if you are interested in this topic. The link to this 3D file you will find in the description box below. This file will cost a few dollars, I don't know exactly, I guess around $5. So now I'll show you my second try to make cookies with my self-made Swiss Army knife cookie cutters. So, for the Spitzbuben cookies I prepared two doughs, two short crust doughs. This one are actually the same, but in this one I gave a little bit chocolate powder. So this one is for the blade and this one is for the handles. So I have a little bit more contrast between blade and handles. So now I roll out the dough on 3 millimeters. So, next step is to cut out the thumb hole. So now the blade layer is done. Let's do the scales. So now I will cut out the crosses on 10 of these handles, and to make a cross cookie cutter this was too difficult, so I made a rectangle and I cut twice. So first time, second time. Now I bake them 10 minutes in the oven after I let them cool down. Now I put some powder sugar over the top scales. Next step is to heat up a little raspberry jam with a little bit water, that it gets a little more liquid than this. So that should be enough. Now I let it cool down. And now I try to set together the Swiss Army knife cookies. So my friends, that's it for today. I'm not really a cookie or baking expert, so if you have some tips or hints how I can make this process easier, please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you next Friday. Ciao!